Hello, YouTubers. Happy Thanksgiving for those who celebrate it, and for those who don't celebrate it, gobble gobble. Thanksgiving these days is more about getting together with family and friends, family and slash or friends, one day a year. You really should do it more often, but you're given permission to do it once a year. So I just got in an order from B&H Photo. Actually, came in yesterday. Just a few little things that I wanted to use my vast YouTube money. Yeah, I get YouTube money at 600 subscribers, but to make my video experience a little bit more. Now the Canon camcorder that I have, which is not the G series, it's the R series, I guess, the Vixia R 62 and 72 and 82. It doesn't have a hot shoe on the camera for mounting a microphone or a light. So, and I've done all different kinds of things. Basically, what I have been doing is I don't make it easy to get things open today. I have like a stereo bar. I'm going to shoot stereo type recordings. You mount two cameras parallel with each other on a flat bar, or you can have two different microphones on that same flat bar to give you that stereo effect. So what I've been doing is I'll take the bar and I'll mount it on my tripod, and then is this one right here. Is it here? Camera will be on one end, and microphone will be on the other end. This way I could, that's how I shoot parades and fireworks and stuff like that. The bottom of the hot shoe also has the 1/4 inch thread. And then it also has two different holes for two different sizes, the 5/8 and the 1/4 20, depending on the mount you have on your tripod or your stand. So, and it works really well. The last parade I did, the Patriots, the Veterans Day parade, I was trying to travel light as possible because I'm still dealing with some mobility issues. So I basically had to not carry one of my tripods. And what I wanted to do was to put a camera on both sides, because when I shoot the parades, I'll have one facing the parade coming down the street, and then I'll have another one shooting to the side as they're going right by me. So your perspective is looking up this way and looking straight across. And it gives a rather interesting shoot when you flip back and forth between the two. And that's how, if you watch the Veterans Day parade that I recently did, or the other recent parade would have been Founders Day back in October, that's how I shoot it. I usually have the wide angle lens on the camera facing the street, and then the other one without the wide angle shoots up the street. But the question then is what do you do with the microphone? A little distracting because sometimes I have my YouTube open up over here, what do you do with the microphone? And if you don't have it securely mounted, sometimes either you pick up things. The advantage of having, because I'm using a shotgun mic, having it over here versus somewhere in here, that it'll, you might pick up the nose of the microphone in the camera view. So that's what's nice about having it way over here. So, and I've looked at these for a number of years and I just haven't decided about it. So I got myself this bracket. I got myself two of them, just in case I want to. And now I have two of these, although this bracket is a lot better than my old one. But this one came from B&H Photo, so they don't carry crap like you might get at Amazon. So basically, it's going to mount over here. So I guess what you would do is you'd mount your camera on here. In fact, I could do that. Looks like I have wannabe. Happy Thanksgiving. The only one that really tunes into my live streams. So I'll mount the camera on here. Like that. And then this would mount on the bracket. And I guess the easiest way to just mount it this way. Now, you know, if you're not using the bracket, you can use it standalone. So you wouldn't need the bracket if you just wanted to hold it. But I don't really shoot video freehand because you get a lot of shake. So I'd probably mount, you know, just this part to the tripod if I went that route. So, and then my I grabbed the microphone off of here. Or find my other microphone, but I think it's put away into my. So you see, now this isn't a 1/4-20 on the bottom. You see that hole? It's not a 1/4-20. It's a little bit bigger. So it actually doesn't fit 1/20. You have to put a bushing in there to bring it down to 1/20. And if you permanently put the bushing in there, it won't slide into the hot shoe. So, yes, I've tried that. I can be really bummed by it. So now the problem with it this way is that the door doesn't, it hits this. If it's on this side, you're not going to have that problem. And then you would plug in, of course, the microphone into the external microphone point. It's always good to use an external microphone because the ones that are built in are really kind of crappy. So that would be the rig. Microphone is up out of privy of the view. And, you know, of course, you turn everything on and you'd open up your shutter. But put this on a tripod. Now you can have another camera over here, and it would be all set up in the angle you wanted. Now maybe you had one that was just zoomed in. I'd rather zoom in and post because I think the quality is a little better. And this way you get all your information instead of using the zoom in on the camera. You leave it out at the widest position, and then later on you zoom in your editor. That way, if you change your mind, or if you want to move around the screen a little bit, it'll come out better. So this actually works out. I've been really, when I did the Veterans Day parade, I knew I needed to come up with a solution because I was just kind of like sticking this mic on the bracket, and it was kind of precarious, and as soon as it would fall off, you'd put it back on. Meanwhile, you're picking up all kinds of noise, and noise you can't get rid of. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty content with that. The bracket doesn't fit into my camera bag very well, and that's kind of an annoyance. So the other thing that I've done, the third thing, came in the package. BH and Photo, they have free shipping, and it's expedited free shipping if it's over $49, which is really kind of nice. So, and this is for when I'm driving in the car and I want to shoot video as I'm driving. And it's really hard to locate a thing. So I got this, basically it's a bean bag. And it's got the 1/4-20 mount. So I could put this on there. There we go. And now I can put this on my dashboard like this. And it has a fair amount of weight to it. And I can put this on the dashboard and record as I'm driving. I was using my Skater, which is like a C-shaped mount, and I put that on there, but it doesn't quite fit. So when I'd accelerate, it would sometimes rock backwards. So hopefully this will work better. I have, like, for example, right now the camera is on one of those Gorilla Grips. It's too high to go in the car. In other locations, you just want to stick the thing on a counter or something to record, and maybe that's just a little too high. So it's pretty good. I got this off of B&H also. So those are the three things I ordered from B&H Photo and Video, which I like them there. You may get things cheaper on Amazon, and their return policy is kind of different. Amazon will credit you right away. Once they see the tracking number show up in the system, they'll give you your credit. This place, you have to wait until the product comes back and they see it, and then they'll credit it, which is, to me, it's a little annoying. If you order something and you have to return it, it may take 2 weeks to get a credit back. When we're used to it from Amazon, I just went through this with Staples. I don't know if everybody has a Staples in their neighborhood, but Staples Office Supply, which is kind of based out of Massachusetts originally. So I needed ink cartridge and a few other things. So I ordered a few things. It was about $100 order from Staples. They were going to deliver it on this past Monday. And if I ordered the same stuff from Amazon, they would have ordered it, shipped it on Sunday. But it doesn't always ship on Sundays or deliver. The post office may not deliver on a Sunday if they don't feel like it. So I figured, what the heck, I'll try Staples again. And they lost the package. They didn't tell me they lost the package. They just said they couldn't deliver it on Monday. Then they said they couldn't deliver it on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, when they couldn't deliver it, I called them back, and then they admitted to me that they lost the package. And I said, well, just give me a refund. I'll turn around and order from Amazon. I'll have it on Friday. Because now they're saying, well, we can get it to you on Monday. Going, you mean you want to get it to me a week late? And then they wouldn't give me a refund right away. They said, well, the refund's going to take 3 to 4 days according to your bank. My bank seems to take credit the same day from Amazon. So it's not my bank that's the problem. It's you guys wanting to hold on to my money. Let me tell you, he didn't want to be in the same room with me last night, when I'm arguing with this agent. And the last couple of times I ordered them, they have an Indian accent. So, I guess their customer support is in India and not, locally, unless I was just lucky to get, the same type of accent both times. Not that that's really a problem. It's just, I don't know. It's, if I said to her, you give me $100 and then you get the payment back from Staples when you feel like it, when they feel like it, why don't we go with that route? They would not have anything to sort. They're not going to want to tie up their money. So I don't know what I'm going to get at thing. I got an email that they canceled everything. Then I got another email saying they're going to deliver on Friday. So I have no idea what's going on with them. But I'm pretty sure that I won't use them anymore unless I walk into their store, directly. But I'm not going to waste my time with them with their online ordering. I mean, this isn't even the Christmas rush yet, quote unquote. It's a funny thing, because I'm going to talk a little politics, because you have to talk politics on Thanksgiving. It's a rule. I didn't know it was a rule, but watching the news, even Bernie Sanders says you should talk politics at the Thanksgiving table. Who, in fact, made a big stink about the fact that there's a limited number of billionaires in the world, and they have no right to be holding on to their money, although he kind of falls into that category, but he doesn't really say that. But at any rate, apparently, Bezos that owns Amazon is supposed to be one of the richest people in the world. So they took a small company, and they built it up to what it is. And so he has more money than he knows what to do with. But on the other hand, he's employing thousands and thousands of employees. I mean, they just hired, or they're hiring, 3,000 employees in Holyoke, which is on the other side of the valley here in Western Mass, put in a distribution center. I mean, they offer a lot of services, and they're very key on customer service. When you think about the Staples company that is treating me like crap in customer service, I have no idea where your package is, but you still got to pay for it. What kind of response is that? And after all that, Amazon would have given me like a $5 or $10 credit to go towards my next purchase, just because I was inconvenienced and dissatisfied. I didn't hear anything like that from Staples. So, granted, anybody in, a free society can take a company and build it into $1 billion company. Anybody can. There's nothing stopping anybody from doing that. It's all your own choices. But here we have presidential candidates that say, oh, we're going to take away 60% of their income and give it to, basically government, just because they have more than other people. Many of them donate huge chunks of money to charities. I'm not in a position that I can donate $50,000 to a charity or $150,000 to a charity. I'm not in that kind of position. If I was, I would. So it's really kind of funky. Bernie Sanders, he's got 4 houses. He makes a big deal about people shouldn't have stuff, and he has 4 houses. Go figure. You got Warren. Warren's the same way. She has a pretty good wealth built up behind her. She doesn't boast about it, but she does. So, Trump obviously is a billionaire, but he's doing something. So, it's a kind of funky world. I came up with some kind of idea that, look at my YouTube videos. I got 600 subscribers. I make no income from YouTube. And, I still continue to put out into it. I put all kinds of ideas into it. I'm by far, am I ever going to be making as much as other people make out of YouTube? But they kind of find a video and they put videos up that people want to watch. Is that a bad thing? Should we start taking away their wealth? Well, YouTube, I guess people complain that they're not getting the income that they used to get. I don't know. It's a funky world. So, if they make Bezos unhappy about, he could just as easily pack up and say goodbye, and then we'd just be buying from Walmart or, some Chinese company or Chinese, or whatever it is. I don't want to knock the Chinese. They're pretty creative too about getting money out of people, but it's just a funny thing. It's a very funny thing indeed. We need to figure out ways to help the homeless and figure out ways to help people that can't afford medical and but stripping people of their wealth, I don't think that's the reason to do it, the way to do it. So anyway, gobble, gobble, gobble. Enjoy life. Go out and enjoy life. Ta-ta. End stream. Wow, one more thing I thought was funny. I don't know if any guys out there are NCIS fans, but Sunday's NCIS Los Angeles had Eric, which was the one of the tech gurus, And he was in his apartment, and there was intruders in his house, and they have these things in there that are kind of like the Alexa, Amazon Alexa. And he's going, intruder alert, and say, pardon, intruder alert. I don't understand that command. Intruder alert. So finally the thing wakes up and says, oh, you got an intruder. I wonder what Alexa would do if you say intruder alert on it. I'm not there yet. Hey, I don't have the smartphone and I don't have Alexa. So it is. Any rate, ta-ta and gobble gobble. And I wish it didn't go this long, but I'm sorry. End stream. Alexa, end stream. Computer, end stream. Why isn't it responding?